This is Nitin. I have completed my undergraduation from College of Horticulture, Bidar, and I secured 8th rank in JRF, and I completed my MSc in Indian Agriculture Research Institute, New Delhi. Right now, I am pursuing a PhD at Indian Institute of Horticulture Research. So today, my topic is on arid crops. I will be covering most of the arid crops today. You need not take the notes. I will share you these slides. So let's start with ananas first. Ananas is commonly known as custard apple, fruit of poor people, evening flower scented bearing fruit crop. Its chromosome number is 2x is equal to 14 and family is Aranaceae. It's originated at tropical America. It is a large fleshy aggregate fruit. It is also called as eatery of berries. Friends, please note that what are eatery of? There are three types: eatery of berries, eatery of akins, eatery of follicles. Please note what are them. Are you able to understand? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, so another family comes under Itaria of berries. Itaria of akins are strawberry, and Itaria of follicles is also there. Please try to search for it. What is Itaria of follicles also, which is very important for your JRF exams. Then coming to the edible portion, it is a pericarp, and 45% of the fruit is edible. That means pericarp consists of 45% of the complete fruit. So as I mentioned, it is an aggregate of berries. The leaf has insecticidal properties against Nephaphrix nerescens, which is the vector for rice virus. So for rice virus to control the extracts of leaf or anona leaves are applied on the plant, applied on the rice plants. So coming to flowering, the flowering occurs at from March, April to July, August. It keeps on flowering according to different species, and the mode of pollination is basically wind, because the flowers are not attractive, which does not attract many of pollinators. But still, then we can find Apis mellifera and nitidulid beetles. You This is a very simple question. Nitidulid beetle is a pollinator of dash anona. This is a very frequently asked question. So please remember this. Then Orius. This is also very rarely found insect, which also pollinates ananas, and it is having the property of dichogamy, where all most of the plants except Anona muricata, that is source of, they are all protogyny, and only Anona muricata is protandry. So, Anona squamosa, Anona reticulata, Anona atimoya, Anona cherimoya, they are all protogyny except Anona muricata. Please remember this. The Anona muricata is different from other ananas in case of dichogamy. So this is a chart. You need not you need not by heart or recall all this, because only the red marked one, which I have red marked over here, these are important. These are all the common names and the type of bearing, and all the characters of the plants. You can see this is with hexagonal marking, which is the most prominent character of Anona reticulata. Hexagonal marking. This is very frequently asked question in JRF. Please try to concentrate this. Hexagonal marking is present in Anona reticulata. As I have shown you, this is the picture of Anona reticulata of Ramphal. This is having hexagonal marking on the above surface. Okay. So coming to Cherimoya. Cherimola is also known as, please note that it is, the scientific name is Anana cherimola, but the common name is Cherimoya. Some people get confused that the scientific name is Anana cherimoya. No, the scientific name is Anana cherimola, and the common name is Anana cherimoya. It is known as the best fruit of Aranacea family. Then it has pine-like aroma. This is very important. There are very different aromas in Anana family. One is pine-like aroma, mango-like aroma, apricot flavor. So you have to remember this. Pine-like aroma is present in Anana cherimola. Muricata is evergreen. This is the special character of muricata. It is the largest anona fruit. It is also known as jackfruit of anona. Okay, because it looks like it resembles jackfruit. Hello.
Ye- Yes, sir, you are audible, sir. You can
There was a
continue.
problem while sharing the screen. So this is the picture of anona muricata. Yeah, friends. So this is the picture of Anana muricata. It almost resembles like jackfruit. So it is also known as jackfruit of Ananaceae family. Then it is an evergreen plant. It has fleshy spines. As I showed you now, it is a mango-like flavor. This is important, mango-like flavor. And as I already mentioned, it is protandry. It's like moreover it's completely different from Hanana family because it is evergreen, whereas all the others are semi-deciduous, and all the others are rest are protogyny, whereas Hanana muricata is protandry. Coming to Anana diversifolia, Illama, it is also known as Illama, and it has apricot flavor. Then coming to Anana Atimoya, it is a natural hybrid between Anana squamous and Anana cherimola, and it is also semi-deciduous. And coming to Anana glabra, it is a tetraploid species. Okay, the basic chromosome number of Anana family is 14, which are diploid, but this Anana glabra is tetraploid, which is 28. Okay, another seedlessness is due to ovule sterility. There are many characters in different plants. Like in case of citrus, and ovule seedlessness is due to self-incompatibility. In grape, it is due to parthenocarpy. In banana, it is due to parthenocarpy. So like that, in case of anona, seedlessness is due to ovule sterility. Okay. The largest anana, as I mentioned, it is Anana muricata. The pHs of most of the fruits are 20 degree Brix, and the major sugar is glucose. Cherimoya is mostly restricted. The cherimoya fruit is mostly restricted to Assam and the hills of South India. So it is also it is also called a subtropical anana because it is grown in subtropical regions like Assam and South India. Then for increase in fruiting, pruning is made and defoliation is made. For defoliation, 0.5% of potassium iodide is used for defoliation. This is a very common question asked in JRF. Whether what is applied, potassium iodide is applied in dash for defoliation. It is anona. It is also potassium iodide is also known as it is also useful for defoliation in jasmine also. Please note this one point as well. So harvesting is done during August to October in South India, whereas in North India it is harvested from September to November. The fruit set is only 1 to 8%. It is a double sigmoid curve. It has double sigmoid curve. Varieties, coming to varieties, the local varieties are Balnagar, Barbados seedlings, British Genia, Kalpad, Mahbub Nagar, Washington. These are all the varieties of custard apple, that is Ananas squamosa. Then there is a variety called Ambu, which is cross between Ananas cherimola and Ananas squamosa. Then in Atimoya, African Pride, King's Mamat, Niels, and these are all the varieties of Anana Atimoya. Then Arka Sahan, which is known as the cradle of baby of AHR. It is the cross between Islander gem into Mammoth. They always people get confused with the crosses. Anona, it is a cross between Atimoya and Squamosa. See the Anona AS Anona Arka Sahan, which is AS. A means A for Atimoya and S for Squamosa, which is very simple. The fruit is total 10 grams, and it is harvested at September October, and the TSS is 30 degree Brix. So please remember, Arkasan is a cross between Atimoya, A for Atimoya, S for Squamosa. Simple. So coming to the pest and disease, for pest and disease part of this, the fruit there's disease of fruit rot, and the major pest is mealybug. Disorders, coming to the disorders, there are several disorders in unknown species. There are stone fruits, woodiness, mummification, brown pulp, tree decline, which is caused by water stagnation, in the orchard, and poor fruit set is a problem in custard apple due to the external and internal factors like decogamy mechanism. Of is amla, its chromosome number is diploid 28. Um, it is also known as Amrit Fal, Amla, Amlakai, Ambala, Nalli, Secretary, Indian gooseberry, and it is also known as vitality restorer because it is highly used in Ayurvedic Ayurveda. It is known as fruit of 21st century. Then it is the scientific name is Phyllanthus emblica, where Phyllanthus is a Greek word. Please remember this. They may ask this which word is Latin word or Greek word. So Phyllanthus is obtained from Greek word. Fruit contains polyphenol leucanthocyanin, which retards oxidation of vitamin C. And in all the fruits, whichever you take, the vitamin C content is high when it is raw. And as the fruit ripens, the vitamin C degrades due to oxidation. It gets reduced. Whereas in case of amla, it has a polyphenol compound called leucanthocyanin. uh, Please remember this leucanthocyanin, which retards the oxidation of vitamin C. Even the fruit which was raw also has the same amount as when it was ripe also. So the dried fruits are used for chronic dysentery, diarrhea, diabetes, dyspepsia, cough, anemia, and jaundice. It is used as a natural dye and used for hair dyeing as well. The highest productivity of amla is found in the wastelands and waste dry lands of about 15 to 20 degrees Celsius. Mature amla tree can tolerate up to 46 degrees Celsius. So the propagation is batch budding. Amla contains six seeds per fruit. So this is also very highly asked JRF question. Then coming to grades, there are three grades. The large size grade is large size is used for murabba making, preserve, and candy preparation. The small sizes are used for chamanprash and trifla preparation. Blemish fruits, which cannot be eaten, which have very small percent of pulp, is used for powder making and shampoos and dyes, etc. So fruit type is capsule. The edible portion is mesocarp and endocarp. Pratapgarh is the place present in Uttar Pradesh. It is the leading district for amla cultivation. The origin is Indochina. Training into it is the plant is trained into modified central leader system. So this is important. Modified leader system is done in amla, whereas in pomegranate multi-stem training system is done. Okay. Then this is a question which I found on floriculture book Desraj. Trifala is major is has three major ingredients there: Terminalia cebula, Terminalia bellarica, and as always amla. So these two other species, Terminalia species, are important as a giraffe point of view. Please note on this. Coming to flowering, tree based two types of shoots. One is the indeterminate, which are long grown, they have continuous growth. Then determinants, which appears on the nodes of indeterminates. Uh, flowering takes place on determinate shoots only. Now, FBD, flower bud initiation, is during March and April. It is a protandrous flower, and inflorescence is raceme. The fruit set is amla is 12 to 18%. Whereas, as I mentioned earlier, in case of anona, it is 1 to 8%. Please remember this. Fruit set of amla is 12 to 18, anona is 1 to 8%. The sex ratio is 307 is to 1 for male to female ratio. Zygodermancy. You need not recall all the points in this slide. Only remember that zygodermancy is present in amla, and the growth regulator involved is auxin. Okay, so this is just I will explain this. This is not much required. You need not remember all these things. Just remember that zygodermancy is present in amla and it is regulated by auxin. Okay. After fertilization, the egg capsule, the egg cell enlarges and ovary gets encased in the papery brown covering called cupule. This word is important. Cupule, the word related to amla. The formation of cupule signifies fruit set. Such fruit set remains dormant for about 3 to 5 months after pollination in North India and growth and development starts at the end of July and first week of August after the onset of monsoon, depending upon the location and climatic condition. The growth of fruit after dormancy break after dormant break is slow in the first 15 days. The fruit growth rapidly is grows rapidly in the middle of August the first week, and the fruit ripens by November. Okay, so did you get my point? The three major important things you should remember in this slide is zygodominancy, it happens in mechanism happens in amla, regulated by auxin, and the word cupule is related to amla. So coming to varieties, there are only three major varieties: Banarasi, Chakkaya, Francis, also called as Happy June. Okay, but there is a problem in these varieties. That is Banarasi. Banarasi is shy bearer. Chakaya is small size fruits. Hence, they are used in pickle making. Please remember, varieties used in pickle making is Chakaya. Then Francis, it is having a physiological disorder called necrosis. So, due to these problems, several selections were made from NDAUT and other institution like Krishna. It is a selection from Banarasi. It is early maturing. Yeah, as I mentioned in Banarasi, it is shy bearer due to self-incompatibility. Self-incompatibility is present in Banarasi variety. Thus, it is a shy bearer. Please remember this. NA9 is Banarasi select is also Banarasi selection. NA10, which is also known as Agra Bold, is a Banarasi selection. So Arka Kanchan NA4, it is selection from Chakaya and it is late maturing. Amrit, it has 95% pulp and it is selection from Chakaya. Many people ask me, sir, a lot of confusion is there. Which is NA4, NF7, NF5? In several books they are given different things. So please note that this is proper. This is proper presentation. I have gone through all the books and searched even in NHB. So my NF5 is Krishna, NF4 is Kanchan, NA6 is Amrit, Neelam is NA7, which is a Francis section from Francis. Goma Ishwarya, it is drought tolerant and selection from NA7. Please remember all the Tar and Goma varieties. They are very important. They are very frequently asked, which is Goma Kirti, which is Goma Pratik, which is Goma Ishwarya. This is very important. Then ring rust is a serious disease in Amla. So that's all in case of Amla. Hope you guys got the points. So coming to the next. Sorry, any doubt? Hello.
Sir, what is number 5 there?
Sorry, shy bearer. Yeah, that is the fruit set is not much as compared to the flowering. Did you get my point? Due to self-incompatibility, there is no proper pollination. So, as there is no pollination, fruits are not as it had to intend to be. So the fruiting is very less in case of Banarasi. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Next, coming to bale, it is a tetraploid species. Chromosome number 36. Sorry. Hello.
What is number Philanthus, sir? What is number Philanthus?
Sorry.
What is number Philanthus, sir?
Philanthus. Philanthus. Do you mean you want the meaning of the Philanthus word? That Greek word.
Sir, the meaning of the Philanthus.
Philanthus means leaf flower. It is not required as per JRF point. But yeah, philanthus means it is known as leaf flower in Greek word. Hmm? Yeah, so let's continue with bale. So bale is basically a tetraploid species. It is 36 chromosome number. So it is known as Shrifal, Bilpatra, Bengal quince, Indian quince, golden quince, and it is also called as antipelagra fruit because it is the major source of vitamin B complex, especially vitamin B2. It is a symbol of Lord Shiva. It is symbol of Lord Shiva. Its leaves are used for offering Lord Shiva and fruits in case of Havanas. So the scientific name is Eagle marmelos. Eagle is a Portuguese word. Remember this as well. Eagle is a Portuguese word and marmelos is a Greek word. Okay. So this is a Rutaceae family, that is citrus family. So this is the diploid. 2x is diploid, that is 18, and it is basically tetraploid, that is 36. The origin of bale is India, and it is a deciduous tree. The wood is used for the manufacturing of wrapping papers in case of in the industries. So it is more suitable for a water scarce area of the country. The solidity level up to it can tolerate up to solidity level of 30 ESP and salinity up to 9 EC. It is, as I mentioned, it is richest source of riboflavin. So it is called as anti-pellagra fruit. The flowers are borne in cluster which are greenish in white. Anthesis period is 6 to 7 a.m. Fruit pulp are used as used for sharbat and marmalades preparation. Dry fruit is laxative and is good for heart and brain. This is the this is the important question which is asked in JRF, that which fruit crop is related to brain. That is it is bale. So fruit is a hard shell berry. It is also it also called as amphisarca. The edible portion is succulent placenta. Most widely used fruit crop is this is most widely used crop for preserve making. Okay, so it is having dimorphic spiks. There are several the typical names: dimorphic twigs, then phylanther branching. Phylanther branching is very easy, that's why I didn't mention, because it's already there in the scientific name: phylanther branching, Phyllanthus emblica, that is amla. Then this is dimorphic twigs. Then there is a compound called marmelosin, which is extracted from the bark of bale. The fruit is as I mentioned, it is hard shelled berry. It is a climatic fruit. Whereas in most of the Rutaceae family, they're all non-climatic, like citrus and all, they're non-climatic. But bale is a climatic fruit. Please remember this. Then it is a single sigmoid curve. It is most widely used fruit crop for making preserve. This has been This has been repeated. There has been repetition here. Then commercial propagation is patch budding, just like amla. Spacing is 8 meter into 8 meter. Then coming to the varieties, Arka Aparna, this is question which is seedless type. Sorry, thornless type of thornless variety of bale, Arka Aparna. This is very important. Then Pan Shivani, Pan Turoshi, Pan Sujata. Please remember all these Pant varieties, Tar varieties, and Goma varieties. Tar Divya, it is suitable for rain-fed dryland regions. And then Narendra Pai, Narendra Baseline are precocious. Flowering time is May June, and harvesting period is April May. Yeah, you can see after May June flowering, fruit is taking time of fruit is ripening at the time of April and May. So that means it is taking almost 11 months from flowering to fruit set and ripening. Okay, fruit cracking is the major physiological disorder in case of bale. Leaf extract of bale completely inhibits the growth of Penicillium oxalicum, and also the oil is also used against Penicillium italicum and expansum, which are all the post-harvest diseases, like diseases which is mold growth and all, etc. So this is one of the interesting point which you need to remember. Then coming to the diseases, it has a bacterial short hole disease caused by Xanthomonas bivalve, and sorry, I can't pronounce this. Eagle Felgobensis is a common rootstock in bell. They might ask this question, which I found in in a few MCQ books. So I have noted down this point. Next, coming to the wood apple. Wood apple it's a diploid, and it is chromosome number is 2n is equal to 18. The scientific name is Fernonia limonia, and it also belongs to Rutaceae family. It is known as cane, elephant apple, monkey fruit. This is very important. Which fruit is known as monkey fruit? So don't confuse. Just name it as wood apple. Curd fruit, kathbale. The pulp is 55 to 56% of the whole fruit. The medicinal it has medicinal value for liver and cardiac, halting diarrhea and dysentery, and effective treatment for hiccups, sore throat, and diseases for gums. Leaves, bark, roots, and fruit against snake bites. It is also originated in India. So these were all about bale and wood apple. So coming to few minor fruit crops, Carissa corundus, which is Coronda, which is also known as Christ thorn. In few books they are mentioned as Java plum. Please, dear friends, it is wrong. Java plum is the common name of jamun. So don't confuse with it. Coronda's common name is only Christ thorn. It belongs to family Apocynaceae, and it is originated in India. The highest production is found in UP. It is an evergreen Spanish shrub. Thus, it is used. It can also be used for biofencing around the orchard. Fruits are very useful to cure anemia and antiscorbutic properties, as it is the richest source of iron, which is 39.1%. It has dichotomous branching. As I mentioned earlier, dichotomous branching, phylanthal branching, they're all the terms which are to be noted down clearly. Please don't get confused. So there are several species in Caronda, that is Carissa grandiflora, which is originated in South Africa. It is called as natal plum. Carissa ovata, which is native to Australia. It is used for jam preparation. Carissa edulis, this is originated in USA. It has scented flowers. Please remember these species as well. The propagation is through seeds. Flowering time is during March. Ripening or harvesting time is July to September. Fruits mature at 100 and 110 days after fruit set. So coming to varieties, Pant Sudarshan, Pant Manohar, Pant Suvarna are the varieties of Coronda. Tar Komal. Please note down, it's not given anywhere. Tar Komal is the variety of Coronda. Maroon, white, pink, blush, they are also the variety of Coronda released by NDUAT. So coming to acerola, does anybody know which fruit is acerola? Have you anybody heard about it? Hello.
Barbados cherry.
Yes, very good. It is Barbados cherry. It is common name. It is also known as acerola. It is also known as Puerto Rican cherry, Barbados cherry, West Indian cherry, and also called as vitamin C tablet fruit. It is the richest source of vitamin C. So the scientific name is Malpighiaceae punicifolia. It belongs to family of Malpighiaceae, and it is originated in West Indies, that is Caribbean islands. It is the richest source of vitamin C, and propagation is through ground layering, and spacing is 2 meter to 2 meter. This much of information is enough in case of Barbados cherry. So the progenitor is Malpighiaceae glabra. The variety Florida sweet, which has been released from Florida Agricultural University, and these are the few species. And this suberosa is resistant to nematode. This point is important, as the major problem in Barbados cherry is nematodes. So Malpighiaceae suberosa is resistant to nematode. This point is important. So coming to another fruit crop, that is falsa, that is Gravia subinequalis. Its chromosome number is 2n is equal to 36. Its common name is damani, and people get confused. What is a fruit type? Its fruit type is drupe. Don't forget this fruit type of pulsized drupe. And family is Tiliaceae or Malvaceae. What is this? I have given two names, two families names, Tiliaceae and Malvaceae, because now recently the Tiliaceae family has been pushed into Malvaceae. So now there is no family called Tiliaceae. It has all the plants which came under Tiliaceae is now Malvaceae. In case there in the option if there is Tiliaceae, please do answer it as Tiliaceae. But if they are given Malvaceae, please answer it as Malvaceae. Okay. In case of origin, it is originated in India. The leaf extract has antibacterial activity against Escherichia coli, Staphylococcus aureus. Yeah, as I mentioned earlier, also please remember all the insecticidal activity, antibacterial activity, antifungal activity of all the plants from the leaf extracts. The propagation of seeds, propagation is through seeds. Inflorescence is same. Seed loses its viability in 90 to 100 days under ordinary storage conditions. The variety there is only one variety called Sharbati. So thus it is very easy to remember. Spacing is 2 meter into 2 meter. Falsa needs heavy pruning. That is during December and January. Most of the arid crops are pruned during December to January. They require winter pruning. Even in case of fig also falsa, etc. And the height which has been pruned is almost about 1 or 2 meter. Sorry, this I think this is 1 or 2 centimeters. Sorry for this wrong message. It's 1 or 2 centimeter. Then iron chlorosis iron chlorosis in falsa is the main problem. It is a problem in calcareous soils. So coming to the next minor crop, that is care. It is It is no. It is scientific name is Capparis decidua. Family comes under Capparis deciduae. Immature fruits are used as vegetables and pickles. And important ingredient is it is an important ingredient of panchkula. Panchkula is a famous dish prepared in the state of Rajasthan, which is made up of five fruits starting from K. That is Kejri, Hare, Kachri, Kumat, and Kamalkat. Okay, so care is also one of the major ingredient of Panchkuta. It is a richest source of beta carotene among arid crops. This is important. A richest source of beta carotene among arid crops. Used as a shelter belt to check the sand movement in deserts. It's originated in India, and propagation is through seed as well as suckers. The next crop is Kejri, Prosophis cinerea, chromosome number 28. It is known as Kalpataru of Thar Desert. This is important. Kalpataru of Thar Desert is Kejri. Kalpataru of Thar Desert is Kejri. There are many such common names like Cherry of the Desert, Kalpataru of Thar Desert, King of Desert. So you should remember this. See, the King of Indian Thar Desert is also Kejri. Kalpataru of Thar Desert, King of Thar Desert is Kejri. Tender pods are eaten or dried after boiling locally at is called sangria. That's what I said earlier. Sangria, which is made from kejri, is also used in Panchkula. It belongs to the family of Leguminaceae. So this is all about kejri. Next, coming to another crop, chironji. It is known as kadpa almond. This is a common question. Kadpa almond, because it is it is majorly grown in the state of district of Kadpa in Andhra Pradesh, and it is also known as it is also used as alternative for almond. That is why it is called Kadpa almond. It is known as backbone of rural economy in the state of Chhattisgarh. It is originated in India, and its family is Anacardiaceae, the mango family as well. So coming to another minor crop, Lasoda, Cordia dichotoma. It is known as cherry of the desert. Yeah, please remember all these words. Cherry of the desert, king of the Thar desert, etc. It is known as Gunda, Lensa, Gonda, bird's nest, etc. And it is originated in India, and its family is Erythraceae, and the fruit type is drupe. The variety Tarpriya belongs to Lasoda. Next crop is Pilu, Salvadora oleoides. This is known as grape of the desert. Okay, please remember this. This is known as grape of the desert. It is dot hardy and salinity tolerant. Twigs of Salvadora persica is used in Saudi Arabia as oral hygiene. So this is known as toothbrush tree as well. Okay, if you are you can see in many of the toothpastes like meswak, they all use you can see in the ingredients in meswak they have given this name Salvadora because Salvadora is used in the paste meswak paste. So it is known as toothbrush tree. It is originated in India and family is Salvadoraceae. So these were all the minor crops. So please, this much of information in these slides are enough, or more than enough for preparation. So please remember all these points. So coming to the next crop, that is date. So date palm, its chromosome number is 2n is equal to 36. It is known as tree of life, known as century palm. It is the oldest domesticated fruit crop. This is date is the oldest domesticated fruit crop. Which is the oldest known fruit crop? Anybody? Yeah, fig is the oldest known fruit crop, and even banana there is another oldest something. So it's there something is there. So please try to remember. Please get to know the information if you know about it. Then the scientific name is Phoenix dactylifera. The dactylifera is Greek word, and yeah, it's a dactylifera is Greek word, which means finger. So origin is from Mediterranean region of or Persian Gulf. It is a staple food of Western Iraq. It is a staple food of Africa.
Banana.
Yes, very good. Banana is the staple food of Africa. Monocotyledon. Jackfruit is used as staple food in any idea? Hello.
Uganda.
Yeah, very good. Uganda. It is used as a staple. It is used as staple food in Uganda. Please remember. See, so you need to correlate such things so that you will remember it very easily. Okay. So coming to origin, it is originated in the Mediterranean region. Mediterranean region. It is a staple food in Western Iraq. It is monocotyledon and it is dioecious, where male and female flowers are born on separate plants. So the it has highest calorific value, that is 3150. Please remember this. Date palm tolerates high salinity with pH of up to pH of 9 to 10. Ideal mean temperature for flowering and ripening is 25 to 29 degrees Celsius. So this is the classification. You need not remember. You already know the family, which is Aracacia or Palme, and the genus species is enough. Okay. And required heat unit is 3300 for cultivation of date. Then the leaves are used in paper manufacturing. Propagation is through offset or suckers. Arak is the alcoholic drink prepared in Iraq. It has metaxenia effect and also alternate bearing. Metaxenia effect is the character. It is the character of the fruit obtained from the pollens. Metaxenia effect is also found in sapota, and yeah, in case of sapota. Then in coming to species, there are 12 species. Among them, this is not such important. Atlantica, these are all also edible, but they want to ask this. Then yeah, this is important. Phoenix sylvestris. It is used in India as a source of jaggery and also alcoholic drink called toddy. The alcoholic drink is prepared from Phoenix sylvestris. So please remember this. And Phoenix canariensis, it is also known as canary palm, used in ornamental purpose. So climate, coming to climate, it is also you people you might have known that it is known as a foot in running water and its head in fire of the sky, because it requires a lot of water for its cultivation. That's why it is called known as fruit in running water. And the temperature where the date is grown, it is very hot. Thus, this sentence has arrived. Date palm is salt tolerant but not true halophyte. Drought tolerant but not true xerophyte. Heat tolerant but not true heliophyte. Okay. It requires moderate winter and long summer for its cultivation. It is drought tolerant, but however, if there is too much of drought, it retards the growth of the date palm. If available, it uses water very lavishly. That is why, as I mentioned, 14 running water. So coming to flowering, as I mentioned, it is dioecious. One male plant can pollinate up to 40 to 50 female plants. It has superior ovary. Then spathe emerges during February March, but flower opens only after a month. That is March April, and fruit ripens during July and August. So fruit growth, it is a single sigmoid curve. Please remember this, but it has 5 stages, five growth stages of fruit. That is Hebabok, Gandora, Doka, Dang, and Pind. In case of India, fruits are harvested at Doka stage because in India there is problem of arrives in India. Rain arrives early, so when fruits are on a tree, it gets spoiled. The rain in India coincides with dying stage. So to avoid the spoiling of fruits are harvested in Doka stage itself in India, but remaining in the world, it is harvested at dying stage as there is no problem of rainfall. So coming to varieties, you might have eaten. There are two types. One is dry dates and soft dates. Dry date is known as Juhara, which is harvested at Doka stage. This is important. Soft dates, which is known as Pind Kajur, it is harvested at Dang stage. So these are the varieties for soft dates, and these are the varieties for um, dry stage. Soft dates, it consists of invert sugar, whereas in case of dry dates, it consists of cane sugar. So that is important. So Medjool is the best variety for dry dates preparation, and the seed has ridges. Remember, the seed has ridges. Halwai, in the variety halwai, Doka stage is absent. So there are only 4 stages in halwai. Fruit rot is very severe in humid weather where there is a lot of moisture. Diglet Noor is also known as cane sugar date. Ideal weight of offshoot should be 8 to 15 kg for the propagation. So this is about date. So coming to my last. So last presentation about jamun. So jamun, so its chromosome number is 2n is equal to 40. It is called as I mentioned earlier, it is called as Java plum. Java plum is jamun, not karonda. Please remember, it is known as Indian blackberry. It's Malabar plum, black plum. Its scientific name is Syzygium kumni. Belongs to family Myrtaceae. It's originated in India. Fruits are good source of iodine. Please note this point. The richest source of iodine in fruit is jamun. In vegetable, it is present in okra and onion, but in case of fruit, iodine is present in jamun. Its astringency is due to tannin. Purple color is due to anthocyanin. Its responsible flavor of fruits is these are the flavor responsible for the jamun. So jamun seeds are effective medicine for diabetes. The seed powder reduces the quantity of sugar in the urine very quickly. Thus, it is used for diabetic patients. Seeds contain alkaloid called jambosin and glycoside jambolin. May remember alkaloid jambosin, glycoside jambolin, which reduce the diastatic conversion of starch into sugar. The edible portion is epicarp and mesocarp. It has nuclear apomixis just like citrus, and it also has polyamrani, and the fruit type is drupe. Propagation is patch budding, just like all the other arid crops I mentioned. Pollination is it is highly cross-pollinated through honeybees, houseflies, and wind. Flowering is during March and April, but even after March, April, it does not set the fruit until there is first shower of rain. Please remember this. The fruit set, even after fruit set, the size only increases after the first shower. This is also found in case of coffee. So please remember this. The inflorescence is panicle. Harvesting is during June, July. That is right during the monsoon period. It is a non-climatic fruit. The flavoring compound of jamun is methananthrite. This is also present in grape. The major problem in jamun is fruit drop. Coming to the varieties of jamun, the CSH J14 is a seedless variety. Rajamun is a large size fruit. Goma Priyanka, early type, and it is semi-dwarf. Uh, Dal is popular in Karnataka, and it is also going to be given geographical indication. It is GI tag, and Paras variety of jamun is popular in Gujarat. So these are the species. Other species, rose apple, Syzygium jambos. So this is the image of rose apple. So this is water apple, Syzygium aqueum, and other species as well. So so these were all my today's topic. I have minimized very much because anyhow you people will be reading instant and gloss test. So I have only added the other points which are out of instant and gloss test. So please read them as well. If there are very corrections in it, so please refer these slides. I have corrected all the wrong things in those books, and add these points as well into your notes. Thank you. Any questions?
Sir, Rayform is either C3 or C4 or camp plant, sir.
It isn't it a C4 plant?
C4, sir.
Yeah, I think it's C4. It's not a camp plant. Pineapple is camp plant, right?
Yeah, yes, sir.
So, difference between
I'm not.
alkaloid and
Yeah,
glyphosate.
just a minute. Yeah, who was it? Was it Arpita? Yeah, this is the 5 close stages. First one is Ababok. It is from pollination to 1 month. Then Gandhara stage, it takes almost 2 months. Next is Doka stage, 4 to 5. It takes for 1 month. This is the stage where in India, it is harvested in India. So to avoid rain, to avoid spoilage due to rain. Then Dang stage, which occurs for a month. Then Pin stage, which occurs for 1 week.
So, what is the cause of woodiness in stone fruit in case of anona?
Sorry.
What is the cause of woodiness in stone fruit?
Yeah, it is a major physiological disorder. It may be due to lack of proper pollination, or due to it has several characters: mummification, woodiness. There are many factors which are responsible. So
Sir,
just
which
remember
cultivar
what
is known?
woodiness is a physiological disorder of presence of seed. Yeah, while eating you can see some inside the portion there will be some brown particles inside the fruit. That is woodiness. Okay. It is a physiological disorder. It may be due. It has complex reasons for a physiological disorder.
Sir, species of anonymous.
Sorry.
Sir, the anonymous species, sir. The name and
Species.
common
Yeah.
name.
I have mentioned in the table, right? Don't worry, you'll be getting this slide. Don't worry, you can just take it down. Don't remember all this to okay, weight, fruit, 250 gram to 250 gram to 300 gram. These are globular skin, green skin. That is all not required in this. Just remember in Annona reticulata that has hexagonal six with hexagonal marking. Annona cherimola, it is pine-like aroma and segment is almost fused. Just a minute. See, in case of cherimola, so this is the picture of cherimola. You can see all the segments are fused here. Now it is unlike sitapal, the segments are fused here. So this is the picture of cherimola. So only the points which have been marked in red color is sufficient for your preparation. And this fleshy spine, protandry nature. So this table is enough. You'll be getting the slides. Don't worry. Yeah.
So what is the
Between halophyte and heliophyte, sir.
Sorry.
Difference between halophyte and heliophyte.
Halophyte is salt tolerant. Heliophyte is heat tolerant. Helio means sun. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Where is it? Where is the point? Yeah. See, it is salt tolerant. Salt is halophyte. Okay. If a plant is tolerant to salt, it is known as halophyte. It is if it is heat tolerant, helio. Helio means sun. So it is heliophyte. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
So in your slides, you have mentioned that the edible part of amla is mesocarp and endocarp. But sir, in its endocarp, there is seed.
No. That is see, it is a capsule. The portion, the green portion, which is seed, it is on the seed. It is not. It is not a endocarp. The above portion, it is actually in case of amla, the endocarp and mesocarp is merged together. When you cut down the amla, you can see a slight line inside, which differentiates mesocarp and endocarp, which is not so visible. Okay, the seed is separate. The above layer, upper layer of seed is not endocarp. Please don't confuse with it. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah.
Sir, what is the management of ring rust in onla?
Green rust. Just a minute. The amla fruit is double sigmoid curve. Wait a minute. I'm not getting the management of rust. Yeah, you need to spray Dithane Z78. And also, Banarasi and Chakai are relatively free from rust, amla rust. Please note down, friends. Banarasi and Chakaya, these varieties are resistant, tolerant to amla rust. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for reminding this. And can also be sprayed with sulfur dust to control rust.
Which cultivar is known as the unknown Devi of Bangalore in Annona groups?
No, not baby of Bangalore. It is baby. It is something called cradle of IHR. I think. Yeah, cradle of IHR. It is Arka Sahan, because it is very famous. Arka Sahan is among all the varieties released from IHR. It is Arka Sahan is very popular in India. So it is also known as I think baby, or I am not sure. It is baby or cradle. It is I think it's cradle of IHR.
Thank you.
So what is meant by sigma
dichotomous branching?
Sorry.
What is dichotomous branching?
Dichotomous branching is like you get two branches at a time. How do I show you? So, there is a there is a V shape in the splitting of branches. So every branches there is a split two. Whenever a branch arises, there will be V-shaped two branches like this. This is dichotomous. So branch arises like this, and out further, even here as well, it comes like this.
Yes, sir, I got it.
Yeah, this is dichotomous branching. Every time there is a split of two, like two. So this is dichotomous branching.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Sir,
Sir,
what is
in
the sigmoid growth curve, sir?
Sorry,
Sigmoid growth curve.
sigmoid growth curve. It is the growth pattern of the fruit. It is a respiration type. The growth, sorry, not respiration type. It is the growth pattern. So there is, you as you know, there is lag phase, log phase, steady phase. So the time period when you see the fruit, growth of the fruit, the time period taken in the graph, represents a sigmoid shape. So it is a sigmoid curve. So if there is two sigmoid shape, then it is double sigmoid. In case of kiwi, it is triple sigmoid because it starts once and it halts for a few times, and the growth rises suddenly. So it happens three times. So it is a triple sigmoid curve, like that.
Sir,
In case of, for what?
another example of sigmoid curve.
No. In every fruit there is a sigmoid curve. Okay, a fruit has to follow sigmoid curve, but there is difference. Like few fruits take single sigmoid curve, fruit take double sigmoid curve, and kiwi takes triple sigmoid curve. Okay, you should make down the list in which all fruit you get single sigmoid, in which all fruit you get double sigmoid. Okay, like that. In case of banana, as I remember, seeded is single sigmoid curve, whereas seedless is double sigmoid curve. If I'm not wrong, I'm not sure, pretty sure,
Yes.
but it's like that. Okay, it's the growth pattern of fruit development.
Okay,
sir,
sir. Nitin, sir.
sir, in Amla, what type of self-incompatible is present?
Which is it? There are three fruits, right? Which are having sporophytic, and all the other are gametophytic, isn't it?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah.
Nitin, sir.
Yeah. Does this come under sporophytic or gametophytic?
Sporophytic, sir.
Yeah, this is sporophytic. Mango,
Amla.
amla, caramba, right? Sorry, not cocoa.
Cocoa.
Yeah, MAC. These are all sporophytic. All the rest
Sir,
of the
Okay,
fruits
okay.
are
we studied
gametophytic.
that in, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, yesterday we studied that in case of Goa there is gametophytic self-incompatibility.
Yeah. That's what. One except in MAC, that is mango, amla, cocoa. These are all sporophytic. All the rest of the fruit, you need not remember this. Only remember this MAC, mango, amla, cocoa. These are all sporophytic. The rest of all the fruit, whichever you take, maybe banana, guava, jamun, they're all gametophytic. In case if self-incompatibility is present, sorry, not in banana, there is no self-incompatibility in banana. If in case they ask any question, it has to be that if there is self-incompatibility.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Hey.
Hello,
Hello,
sir.
sir.
So alternating bearing and the shy bearing both are same or what, sir?
No. Both are not same. Alternate bearing is for a regular interval of time. Alternate bearing, if suppose um, like this year it has fruited, next year and the next following year it may not fruit, and after 3 years it may fruit, like that. It is alternate bearing. Shy bearing is something like you there are flowers, there are fruits, there are flowers, but it is not that is not all the flowers are not fruiting because due to lack of pollination or any other characters.
Okay, sir.